Hi Brittany.
Hi.
It's 3 weeks after the event.
Yeah.
What do you think went well?
It went really well because we had a few customers.
How did you get the participants involved?
Me and my crew and friends tried to get go around and ask people if they wanted to take photos, as some of them would be shy, too shy to come up and ask, and some of them were watching, so we went up and to intrigue them and see if they were interested. Like, there was a bunch of girls at this table what were watching, but they weren't sure if they wanted to come and take a photo. So me and my friends went to them and made sure that was like we told them about what we were doing, and it was for charity. And they said okay. We told them the prices and what stuff they can get with it, and they agreed. And then I asked them where they wanted to take their photos, if they wanted to take their photos at the red wall, on the stairs, or by the window where I put a white piece of paper to make the backdrop. So they had more than one choice. They had to recruit people to take photos. They got to dress themselves up. They got to choose where they wanted the photo and how they wanted the photo. They asked questions like what kind of styles we could do, how big the photos were, because you could get tiny square ones and then you could get big ones, A4 ones. So you had there was choices and styles. I've learned how to listen to other people's ideas in the group, how to make the customers feel comfortable and understand what product we were showcasing. But I've also learned that we needed to have a run of everything, that like a rehearsal before the actual day, because it was hard to get like people at first, but after a while everybody got comfortable and intrigued, and it was easy to go out to talk to people. It was important for me to get feedback, so I went out and gave them a review card so they could write out what they liked, and I also gave them an exit one as well just before they went, so they could say if like what they thought I did to make them feel comfortable, and how the team members made them feel and stuff, if they would do it again. And all of them said yeah, so that was really good. One of the big problems was sourcing all the equipment and costume and stuff what we needed, which was hard because I had to ask Jeanette and Miss Hannah if I could borrow the cameras and what cameras I needed to get. I had to make sure what kind of costumes I needed to intrigue the younger children. If I was running this again, I would have a rehearsal session to make sure everything was okay and perfect, and make sure all the frames were ready for the next day. Make sure that we had more than one place to take photos so the customers had a variety. Make sure I had more team members so it was easier and everything runs a bit smoother. I had to check how much the prices were as well, because we didn't really have a budget, so we didn't want to spend more than we actually needed, so Poundland was the thing. Yeah, and making sure everything works and how I knew how to work it. So Rumour helped me with the whole taking the photos and how to set it out and how to put it away safely and how to look after the cameras, which was really good. So on the day I didn't feel a bit lost. Always be prepared for the unexpected, as unfortunately one of my team members couldn't make it on the day, and I found out exactly on the day that she couldn't do it, so I had to reorganize things, work out what I needed to do and how I can go around this whole situation. If I was doing this again next time, I would try and, like, my idea was to it was meant to be like a photo booth so people can take their own photos and choose how they wanted to do it and how fun and crazy they wanted to do it. But unfortunately, because of short time and some situations, like, I didn't have the opportunity to make it happen. But if I could do this event again, I would make sure that the whole of the photo booth thing was perfect, and it was done, so yeah.
What were you pleased with on the day?
I was really pleased that the photos went really well. It was my first time taking photos of other people, which were not just like friends photos, and I had to make sure they were really professional because I didn't want anybody to spend their money on something what didn't look very good and what I wouldn't put up myself and what I wouldn't buy myself. So I had to make sure I put all my effort into the photos as I would do for as they would do for me if I was going to buy the product. And it was for charity, so I had to make sure it was perfect.